for your kids. Creating a better future for them youth, yeah. But our life will be an illusion with the failure of agriculture. But because of 500 years of slavery.
Stanley West McPherson, April the 25th, 2017. Yes, we're live, 7:30. We're on Pegasus, Time Warner, Spectral. Yes, we're on Spectral. You can call in tonight, live, at 7:30. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m., or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Or if you don't have cable and you see me rounding about, like last week, I saw Chela. And guess what? He gave me his email, and I emailed him the show. So you can also get an email, a direct link to the show. I sent him a link, and he likes it. And guess what? He want to be a part of this program. He want to be on the train. You see? So you also can have a direct link and be on the train with us. Okay? We have so many people around the world. Jacob's cousin, a member of our crew, Chase, he's in Lebanon. And we sent him a direct link to the show. Also, another crew member, Irene Case. She's in London, yes, England, going to school. But guess what? We sent her a direct link to the show. And we have another party that's with us. Her name is Seneca, and she was on the fighting grounds with us, on the marching pad with Verizon, and she's from Turkey. And guess what? She has a direct link to the show. Okay, so you can get a direct link. We also have Roy in India. He gets a direct link every week to the show. Okay, and then also we have Kimberly. She gets a direct link and she responds to us after she sees the show. So you can get a direct link to the show. Don't matter where you at, what geographical area you at, you can get the show at any time. Okay, so we letting you know that you can get it with the direct link to the show. And also I want to do shout outs. Chela, she's #1 in the Bronx. She has chocolate models. She has 31 issues out, and you can get that on Time Warner, cable, or Spectrum. Go on there and you can see all what she has. She also has CM Honeys, and she truly is a honey. And you can get that too on Spectrum, you know. And also she's dealing with Saturday morning, the Looney Tunes, cartoons. She might be on a cereal box near you. You know how children get up early in the morning? The first thing they do is run to the TV, Looney Tunes. And guess what? They forget all about cereals. But guess what? If they check the box of cereal, she might be on that box near you. She also has Straight Stunning, issue number 45. This magazine is on Spectrum, and you can get it. Don't get it from me. Get it from her on Spectrum. Also, she has something new coming out, and the date is in May. It's called Straight Stunning 10th Anniversary, okay? And this magazine will be out in May. So it will be on Spectrum, okay? And you can get it. Don't get it from me. Get it from Spectrum. And also, you can see everything that she has on Spectrum. And not just these, but it's even more. Okay? And that's Chelasway from the Bronx. Also, I have shout outs from the mall. Okay? And I have Jackie in the mall and Ashley okay? They work together. Then I have also Jean and Anna. They work together. You see? So we have people that's in the mall that's connected and work together. And when we go there, we see them. Guess what? They on the train. Okay? They on the train with us. And so that's what we want you to be, on the train. And also here with me, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan.
Good,
I'm doing.
good,
How you
good,
doing?
Good. Listen, remember we talked about immigration,
Right.
how they were sending people back?
Right.
Well, they sent someone back already. Listen, they sent this guy back so fast, I don't even think he had a hearing, man. You know, and this guy, he had some kind of illness, and I looked across my phone, and I was like, you know, and people were saying, oh, put your name on a petition. I was like, listen, petition ain't gonna help. If they already sent this man back. You need to get out there and get this. They didn't sent this man, haul this man back to his country, and it's outrageous because now they not just did him like that, but they doing other people like that, and this man is sick. Okay, and his medication here is where? It's in the United States. So I'm like, no, and I didn't even want to put his name out there because I ain't got his whole full name right, you know, and you can tell he's from another country because they hauled him back out of here.
We see, Stanley, the people that they're taking out aren't the people that should be leaving.
Hey, thank you.
You know, I mean, I figure if a person comes here and they got a visa, they come here and they live here. They come here and they've been living here over 30 years. You know, they have the right to live here.
Exactly, and he do. They said he had a work visa, okay, and a school visa. So he had something that's established, some paperwork
To establish him being here.
Exactly, you know, residence and work, but. They on some mess, man. They are trying to vote people back. They're not even giving them a proper hearing. So you can see the law is rigged. I told you this ain't no law. We under martial law. You know, the federal judges know that. That's why they quoted in their rules. You know, but the city judges they won't put nothing in their rules. But if you read the rules of the federal court, they know where we under. They know we ain't under the statute nonsense. They know what we under. Martyr, they know what we under, admiralty law. They know what the federal judges know what we're under. But the state court, no, just give them a ticket. Oh, you see, come on. They playing the game. This law is crooked. Immigration law. Come on. They probably didn't get a man a hearing because he definitely didn't have a hearing if he went back that quick.
And when did they get him?
Thank you.
That's what you got to look at. When did they get him? How fast was it? He went where?
It was fast because it says they trapped him. You know, they caught him coming from work. I'm like, whoa! So it was like, you know, they ambushed him.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
They ambushed the guy.
They caught the guy coming from work.
Yeah. They said, oh, you ain't supposed to be here.
How is he not supposed to be here if he's working?
That's what I'm saying.
And how many years he been working for them to say now that he's not supposed to be here?
Listen, this stuff is crooked, man. You know, I mean, just to get in there, just to see, you know, people that you don't know they doing it to. Wait till you see somebody you know they do it too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then you'll know that, you see, you know, that's somebody like that he's like a little bit over there. You know, a little California or whatever. But wait till you get somebody in your area or that you knew, and they doing that too. Then you will see. They be like, yo, I know. Yo, he was. You see, it'd be like, yo, he was here like 30 years already. What? You know. But this is what they doing.
Well, I mean, it don't make too much sense.
No, it doesn't.
Because if you're here and you're established and you have the things that you should have, house, job, car. School for your kids, insurance, and you know you're paying your taxes.
Yeah.
Why are they kicking you out?
Thank you.
They need all the money they can get.
But see, the whole thing is that they run around trying to demolish countries and be a foothold. Mm-hmm. You know, a stomping ground in someone's country.
Right.
That you know they're trying to. Oh well, we can get them out. Listen, they doing the wrong thing here because don't try to spread thin because then you're leaving your own back, your own open, wide open, you know, and that's not good because you're gonna be spread thin all over, and then some of this stuff could be a trap, you know.
A lot of it.
It's like they acting up so you can come, so they can do something and come at you. See, but they're not trying to realize that.
Where was this guy from?
He was.
This is the thing we need to get to be established.
Yeah.
Where was he from?
He definitely wasn't from over here. It was somewhere in either Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico or Santo Domingo. He was over there because that's why they wanted to get him out of here quickly, you know. And they was like, listen.
How old was he?
He was good age. He was old enough. He'd been here for a minute too, but he had a disease, and his illness caused for him to be here because he was on medication and everything, and so he needed his treatment. And by them hauling him out of here, he won't get his treatment that he needs. So that's why they was talking about petition, this and that, you know. But my thing is that there are people, you got to go to the root cause with that. You got to be up in their face and their door. You got to be up you got to be right up in immigration. You got to be right up in the door.
Oh, you got to
shut that door down. You got to, you can't, just sign. That don't mean nothing. They throw the paper away. You know what they do. We know what they do.
Oh, we sure do.
You know,
we sure do.
That signing paper, that don't mean nothing. You got to be right there, so they don't get out the doorway. That's how you got to do that. That means more because now you got people in action. You know, you got boycott. You got things being shut down. They can't. Don't forget, once they can't mobilize and move around, that's a problem. You know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because now what it does, it disturbs the work. Just like the mob, if you go there and shut their jobs down, okay, because you say I want a job. And you go there and shut their job, they lose millions of dollars on those construction sites.
Every day.
That's right. So you got to do something. You got to be there. Shut that thing down. We used to shut that thing down. They used to lose millions of dollars because we had shut it down until they give us some jobs. You see? So we was on site doing something. We ain't say, we're going to send you a signature. And no. We was there. We did something, some action. Something happened. That's what you got to do. You know, you can't talk about, I just say put my signature here, just put my no. You got to
be there.
Thank you.
Be there. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with doing the signature thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But when it come time to rally and it come time to speak out and it come time to do things, you have to be there.
You got to be there. Because
the more people speak, the more people see, the more people say, hey, wait a minute, the country ain't really about this. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make a difference on who it is or where you're sending them back to.
Right.
If that person is established here in America, if he's established here in the United States, he has his house, his whatever, man, job, whatever he got. How you gonna snatch that man up from whatever? So what you gonna do with his family?
And believe me,
what you gonna do with the kids that are born here?
See, that's the nut in the shell. See, the ones that's born here, they ain't gonna touch them. It's the ones that came over, okay, or with the green card or on the visa. But the ones that's born here, they say, but if you take them back over there, they got dual citizenship. But if they stay over here and they was born here, no, they only got one citizenship.
Right.
But you let the parents say, well, you know what? I'm not from here, but my child is here. Okay, so the child stay, but the parents go.
The parents gotta go.
But this is what they doing. They splitting it up.
Foster care.
Exactly. They splitting the kids up, splitting the parents up. They breaking up families. This is what they doing. They don't care. Listen, this country is not trying to gather people together and make families. Listen, our own president, you see, look at his wife. Look at him and his wife. Where they at? They split up. That's a split. So apparently you already know what he's doing. That's a split situation.
Sure is.
So you can see from the leader, from the head. Now I can see for Barack Obama, his family was in the White House. So he was gathering people together and family. He was all about family ties. Why? Because his family was there with him, but not Trump. And then that woman said, I'm not going to stay in the White House. She's going to stay in her penthouse. So you can see that right there severs. That right there severs family relationships. So that man said, oh, send him back because look at his state right there. You can see. That's the leader. Send him back.
It's just crazy, man, because, you know, all of this man worked for. He come over here, he gets here, you know, took the time, and everything he worked for now is gone. Mm-hmm. House. Yeah. Stability. Yeah. Everything.
It's gone.
You know, job. It's gone. How do you give that back to a person? Mm-hmm. That's like, you know.
You can't.
That's like the hurricane being in jail for 20 years.
Thank you.
How you gonna give him back his skills? What you gonna give him? He lost his wife, his house, his children, his job, everything. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden, you want him to come back out here and do what now? He ain't as sharp as he used to be. Taking this man away from his family and putting him in a position of taking him to a place, that's not going to do any good for him, nor his family.
Not at all.
So why do it? Why take an old guy like that and put him in a position to where, like, now all of a sudden he can't get the medication that he needs there? But then again, you know what they say? It's not my problem.
Yeah.
But something happened to that man, yeah, it is your problem.
Yeah.
Because you should have left him alone.
And that's what they beefing about now. They're beefing now about where, you know, his medication. This man is sick, you know, and his medication is here, and you know, so you want to send him back there to die, you know. So this is the case now, you know, and I'm like, no, they crazy, you know, they looking at things that they're trying to get gain off of,
right?
You know, and it's a money
capital
thing,
gain,
you know. So you know how much it is if you send one back, you know. Because apparently that's what they're trying to do, and guess what? They're using those immigration law. They trying to rewrite it and write it what they stipulate, what they want to put in it, and get people out of here quickly.
That's it too.
And that's what they're doing.
That is it.
So people need to get up off their couch, you know, and go check these things out, because you know what? That could be you coming from the store, and next thing you know, they ambush you and talk about you out of here, and then you don't even go home. They take you to the camp. They take you to their correctional facility, immigration facility, wherever it's at. They take you there, and that's where your family has got to make a phone, get here from you, because that's where you at. And then from when you that point, it's like, yo, now it's hard to get out of there, you know, because they got you. So you need to really check into this and say, hey, you know what? You know, Stan's right. We better do something now, you know, because don't let them get us, because what they're trying to do is get people individually.
Yes.
And get them out. Instead of people now.
In the crowd.
Why don't they galvanize themselves and come together now so that they won't get them?
Right.
You see? But if you let them get you individually, that's what they're going to do. And then they're going to make it an individual case, you know, where people need to come, immigrants.
Right.
Come together.
Forward.
Yeah, exactly. All y'all come, you know, because they ain't going to get everybody. But they will get you, I got this, this is Sam, so we're going to get Paul today, and we're going to get Sam tomorrow, and Julie the next day. You see, they're going to try to individualize this thing, where people need to galvanize, come together, and say, no, and come together, and that's how they can stop it.
That's right.
But if you let them get you individually, then you be on the wagon, on the boat, and then Sam, Paul, and Susie ain't gonna want to fight for you, because first thing they're gonna be saying was, he gonna make me come and get me. Way. Exactly.
He on his way. You know?
Exactly.
Am I next?
Thank you. You see, so people they're not checking things out here. They're not looking and saying that, you know what? We need to be out there in the street. We need to say, you know what? Because if we go in a group and we come, then there's more unity, more power. Straight. Your voices are even stronger, and you making more noise than you would if you were just by yourself, because they haul you away by yourself. Like the guy, once they took him away, that was it. You know, they're trying to silence his voice. You know, but you see, they trying to get you individually, trying to get you out of here individually. But like, no, you got to say, we got to come as a group on this one.
As a group, you got to be a group. Because if you're not a group,
you coming out. Don't forget the immigration laws. They're coming at all of y'all. They're coming at immigrants.
Everybody
with the S on the end. That's all of y'all. So you don't let them get you individually, where all of y'all know apparently they're gonna come after you, and you, especially if your visa expired. Oh no.
And you wasn't paying it no mind?
And you wasn't paying it no mind, and you were just, it was like, oh, well, they ain't gonna, man, you got somebody in office now that, man, listen, every name, okay, every mail ticket that goes to people under immigration, under whatever, guess what? He got it. Because you know what? He's enforcing that. They're doing it behind him.
That's right.
Okay, so don't forget when he got in office, his ticket was he's sending all immigrants back, and he said that loud and clear.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so it wasn't he didn't hide that. He said that loud and clear, and y'all put him in office with that nonsense. Electronic vote. What do we call college? College, get out of here. But see, now the college people got to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm on a visa myself. So after I finish my college course,
guess what?
Will he be sending me back? The lecture. Listen, y'all be like, hey.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna accept a person to come in here to go to school, and then the day after they graduate, they're out. So why you let them get the technology?
But exactly, because the technology, they could use it any way. They could take it and use it against you.
Yeah, I mean, it's things that are going on, like you say, ain't making sense. It's not coming up.
No, it's not. And reason why it's not making sense is because they out for capital gain. They out to make themselves you would call a one world government, but not just that. But a one world order,
right?
Where everybody fall in line to what they say. Yeah. And the things that they're doing, they're leading up to that. Because when we see things, what they're doing, things don't make sense. You be like, that don't make no sense. But that's under their order. Okay, that's their order. Why they doing that? Like the banks, they're doing so many things. That's under their order. Once you see that this country go in debt on the emergency, then you gonna see who kick in, because they're gonna say FEMA gonna kick in and say, "Well, you can't take care of your debt, so guess what? You can't owe. You can't. You owe. So we have to step in and take over. You see, because this is not a state of emergency." But this is a nation of emergency.
Yes.
And then they're gonna step in, and then they're gonna take over. And you see it, that movie Siege with Denzel Washington, where they had to put all of the people in concentration camps in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Where they put them in different. Well, guess what? That thing can be exactly real, okay? Because that's exactly what they wanted to do. When they brought the army, they said, you know what, we're going to they wanted to break Brooklyn up, because Brooklyn was one of the largest cities, had something like 5 million people.
Yeah.
So you got to break them up. And this is what they do. They'll break people up and keep them separated.
From each other,
From each other. And don't forget, the only reason why they're doing it, because they say, oh, this is a state of emergency.
Yeah.
You see, you can't pay your debt. And so if you can't pay your debt, guess what? Nothing you owe is nothing. You don't own nothing no more.
Yep, because they sure gonna take it.
We own this.
Yep.
And they sure gonna take it. Exactly.
Sure gonna
take it. When you see things go not according to plan, you're like, hold up, what is they doing? This is not, that's something in their plan.
Right.
So all of this stuff that we looking at, this new stuff they coming in with, that new money, that big money, all that, that's their plan. That's all in their plan. You see? Their plan is to make sure that you go in debt because they're going to capitalize off debt.
They want you to be
That's
in debt.
right. Because the debt is going to be the power. You see? The power of gaining, taking over. That's the power is debt.
That's it.
They want to get everybody in debt, slave you in debt. That's why they're throwing out so many credit cards. You know how many, every time you turn around, you get a new credit card, they want you to, buy this. That's free. That credit card is free. That ain't free. That credit card ain't free.
No.
After you get it, it ain't free.
No.
Oh, this is a free credit card we sending you. Oh, this is a free Visa we sending you. Oh, man, everything. No, that ain't free. Once you accumulate in debt, you're in trouble.
You in trouble.
And that's what they want. They want the world to get in debt. Don't worry about it. You can pay it. How much you owe?
You can pay it later.
You can pay it later. Sign your name here.
Yep.
And then they get paid off your debt. Off your debt. That's why that credit union, that thing is sky high now. You know? Oh, credit score. Oh, this and that. Oh, they want to hurry up. Listen, they're a bunch of crooks. They with the rest of them. They're using your credit and they're getting paid off it. That's why you got to go after them. Right now, they're stopping kids from going to school.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. The credit union. They're stopping people from going to school, from getting loans. They are stopping all kinds because they say, oh, your family had a bad credit. Your father had bad credit, so you can't get the loan. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, but this is what they're doing. So they stepping up as an agency, and their agency is hook or crook. It's just like, racketeering, organized crime. They're just doing it legally.
Yeah.
That's all.
But you see, that's the whole thing right there. As long as, they're the ones sitting up there with the rules. And as long as they're doing it within their rules, all right, you don't have a leg to stand on.
Thank you.
And the person that they're doing it to don't know their rules. So, hey, you're out there.
That's our time. That's our time.
Peace
We out. But see how 30 minutes go. Well, I'm coming back with the shout outs quickly. And I got Chelasway. I got CM Honeys. And then I also have Chocolate Models, 31 issues she got on Spectrum. And I got her on a 10th anniversary. She's coming out in May with this now. Her 10th anniversary with Stuntin', Straight Stuntin' magazine. She's been there 10 years in that industry. Okay? And then you can find her also on a box of cereal near you. The Looney Tunes. Okay? Saturday morning. And then she's got issue number 45, Straight Stunning magazine. Okay? And then go back to the shout outs with In the Mall. We got Jackie, Ashley, and Anna and Jean. And you can also have a shout out yourself if you see us.
That's right.
And we want to let you know. We see you next week. Bye bye.
The Emp Revolution is upon man. One solution: cultivation. Put forward the seeds in the soil. Such a joy, Mother Earth have to smile. It bring the kyle, minerals and I. The land, the seed and the man. All of we could have been one. Agriculture is the solution. The land, the seeds and the man. Till the soil.
It's for every mind in town.